पणजी में विश्व पर्यावरण दिवस 2026 के अवसर पर वर्ल्ड और जेसीआई एलुमनी क्लब जोन 11 के संयुक्त तत्वाधान में एक विशेष कार्यक्रम का आयोजन किया गया। इस दौरान इंस्टीट्यूट मैनेजर्स ब्रगांजा हॉल पणजी में निःशुल्क पौधा वितरण अभियान का शुभारंभ किया गया। कार्यक्रम में मुख्य अतिथि के रूप में जेसी सैन अशरफ अली निजारी उपस्थित रहे। उन्होंने पर्यावरण संरक्षण के महत्व पर प्रकाश डालते हुए अधिक से अधिक वृक्षारोपण और प्रकृति संरक्षण का संदेश दिया। कार्यक्रम में वनवर के अध्यक्ष डॉक्टर केदार फड़ते, विशेष आमंत्रित जेसी पीडीएम संतोष नाइक और जेसीआई के अन्य पदाधिकारी और सदस्य भी मौजूद रहे। इस अवसर पर बड़ी संख्या में लोगों को निःशुल्क पौधे वितरित किए गए और पर्यावरण संरक्षण के प्रति जागरूकता बढ़ाने का संकल्प लिया गया। वक्ताओं ने कहा कि बढ़ते तापमान और पर्यावरणीय चुनौतियों के बीच हर व्यक्ति को पौधारोपण और प्रकृति संरक्षण में अपनी भूमिका निभानी चाहिए। कार्यक्रम का समापन पर्यावरण संरक्षण के सामूहिक संकल्प के साथ हुआ। इस पर देखिए हमारी खास रिपोर्ट।
Respected Chief Guest, distinguished dignitaries, members of One World, JCI Alumni Club Zone 11, invitees, press and media, representatives and dear friends. Today on the occasion of World Environment Day, One World Goa and JCI Alumni Club Zone 11 has come together to contribute towards a greener and healthier future through this tree plantation and sapling distribution drive. We have a target of 10,000 sapling distribution this year through JAC and One World. Trees are vital for maintaining ecological balance, improving air quality and preserving biodiversity for future generations. This initiative reflects our collective commitment to environmental conservation and sustainable development. One World Goa is a Goa-based ATG-registered charitable organization dedicated to creating a positive and lasting impact through environmental conservations, healthcare support and social welfare initiatives. Founded and led by a committed team of professionals including doctors, business leaders and chartered accountants. The organization believes in transforming compassion into meaningful action and at the grassroots levels. Under the leadership of President Dr. Kedar Farte and Secretary Vishwesh Gavnikar, One World Goa works tirelessly to improve the lives of underprivileged and vulnerable communities across Goa. The environmental sustainability is one of the organization's core focus area. Through large-scale tree plantation drives, One World Goa actively contributes to combating climate change and promoting ecological balance. In the past year alone, the organization successfully planted over 5,000 saplings across multiple locations, helping create a greener and healthier future for generations to come.
Good morning to one and all. Respected Chief Guest, JCI Senator Ashraf Nizari, past Executive Vice President of India and also the Chairman of JCI Foundation. For Guest of Honor, Dr. Kedar Farte, President of One World. Special invitee we got JCPDM Santosh Naik, immediate past Zone Chairman and National Coordinator for Health and Wellness. Distinguished guests, dignitaries, member of One World, JCI Alumni Club members, Zone Governing Board members, media, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of JCI Alumni Club Zone 11, it gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all to this World Environment Day celebrations organized by Zone 11 in collaboration with the One World. World Environment Day is not merely a day of celebration, it is a reminder of our collective responsibility towards Mother Earth. The increasing impact of climate change, a rising temperature, deforestation and environmental degradation calls upon each one of us to act responsibly and contribute towards the creating a great, greener and healthier planet. Today's initiative of JCI Alumni Club Zone 11, initiative of free sampling distribution is a small but a significant step in that direction. Every sampling distributed today carries the promise of cleaner air, a healthier environment, and a better future for generations to come, as the saying goes. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. I sincerely thank Wonworld and its president, Dr. Kedar Fateh, for partnering with us in this noble cause. My heartfelt appreciation also goes to all the organizers, volunteers, sponsors, and members whose dedicated efforts had made this event possible. A special word of gratitude to our esteemed chief guest, JCI Senator Ashraf Nizari, who is a senior advisor to our JCI Alumni Club, always a guiding force for this year, for graciously accepting our invitation and inspiring us with his presence. We are equally grateful to JCPDM Santosh Naik for joining us today and supporting this environmental initiative. I also extend a warm welcome to all the citizens, environmental enthusiasts, students and well-wishers present here. Your participation reflects your commitment towards building a sustainable future. As we gather here today, let us pledge not only to plant trees, but also to nurture them and adopt environmentally responsible practice in our daily lives. As they say, together we can make a meaningful difference. Once again, I welcome each one of you and thank you for being a part of these celebrations. With the hit and protect our nature. Thank you.
Chairman of JSC Zone 11, Panaji Karapurkar, Secretary of Wonwer, Vishwesh, immediate past Chairman Santosh, Project Director, Secretary Poonam, Founder, Chairperson Hari, other dignitaries in the hall, fellow JCs, ladies and gentlemen. It's indeed a great pleasure to be here, especially to be in an occasion where we're talking about the World Environment Day. You have just heard the president of Wonworld speaking about how the world is today and about his dream that it should be one world. And we were talking a little earlier, and I was saying, yes, one has to dream and work towards it. And definitely, it's a very, very big ambition. But today, many a times when we feel that, oh, this is a very big ambition, this will not happen. And that's what many of us today, when we talk about the places where we live, the residences that we stay off. Like very commonly we say, like when I entered and I was talking to a good friend who I met after many years, and I uttered, unconsciously, that, yeah, Goa is going forward, And she said, there's no point just talking like that, but we have to work towards sustaining development so that there is a better conditions that we all live in. World Environment Day is not just a day on your calendar or on your diary that you think of it on that particular day and do some activities. But it is a day that one should remember every day. It should be a shared responsibility of each and every one of us. The theme for the World Environment Day reminds us that we do not inherit the earth from our ancestors, but it is one which we have to keep for our children. So ancestors have not given, they have said that they have kept the world for us. The way it is, we should keep it in a better condition in time to come. And what else we have to do for that? For that, we have to see to it that we do things and act in such a way that tomorrow is a better place not only for us but for our children and their children. So what do we do for that? We have to improve ourselves only. Like we have to take conscious decision and active participation in saying to it that not to use the single-use plastics. And we have to see to it that there should not be such waste in and around us. And that practice should come from us, from within. Conserve water and energy, which is the need of the day. As we all know, that there are, as doctor said, that there are wars going on, but that is now the wars are going on for land or maybe whatever, but there would be wars coming for power and water and all soon if we don't conserve. So let's work and see to it that how we can conserve water, energy, to see that tomorrow is a safe world for every one of us. So friends, today, as the whole world, or at least the nation, and every part in our country, we are celebrating this week of World Environment Day, planting trees and doing many projects to it. We should see to it that it is in a part of our life. We should not do a tree plantation today and forget it. As Poonam mentioned earlier, a lot of such programs are happening. You plant a tree and you don't look after it, and then that is, it's gone. But if we take care of how we take care of our children, how we inculcate them to give them good education and upbringing and all, similarly we have to take care of the environment around us. I mean, so I'm sure that each and every one of you who have come here have shown that yes, I will put in my best. I will see to it that I will be one of the person to fight for a better environment in and around us, and that way only we can make a place better. So once again, I thank the organization, I thank One World for having participated with JCs for this program and for supporting us, and I'm sure that with their support and together we can do more wonders. So thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
At the outset, I'd like to thank JCI and all the dignitary members here on the days and after days for organizing this wonderful awareness program on the World Environment Day. Every day should be a World Environment Day. It's not just a day. So this should be a beginning, and then it should continue all the way into the year as well. And that should be a lifelong process. An African chief once said that the world that we're enjoying today, we have borrowed from the children of tomorrow. And it's our duty to make sure that the children who are there get the world as beautiful as we have received it. Respected Senator Ashraf sir, Santosh Naik sir, Manoj Kuru, Poonam, you're doing a great job. Prakash Mandre, Ambani Sita, and all of you who are here, I'd like to thank you individually and personally for taking this initiative. This concept of One World with us started way back in 1979. Before that, I was an MBBS student. And one fine morning, I was telling sir that on the terrace of Aldi, I realized that the Iraq-Iran war was killing 1 million people without any reason, just because there was war. And aren't we human beings insane to understand that nature, God, or cosmos has not divided us? Recently, the cosmonauts who were in the space looked at Earth and they said, we are on a mission, we are on a travel, we are on a picnic, and we are all in it together. It's beautiful. There's no point in fighting. This is the way a human being should think. Why are we thinking otherwise? Why are we breaking up this world, making it into small pieces? And then the resultant death, which is happening on the border, is of the youth who does not even understand why he is killing his fellow youth on the other side of the border. Young people die, their families ultimately grieve at home. Those medals and money doesn't make anything for a child who has lost his father. And can't we understand this simple, compassionate idea that there is no need to kill? We should all have simple one word. God did not make Australian blood group or American blood group. God did not make Indian oxygen or African oxygen. We all do the same. Have you heard of wheat, which is Russian, or wheat, which is from South America. No, we all eat food, universally same. We all live life, we all die. We get into the same soil, only to be reborn again. Should we not respect this soil? And that is where we come to this plantation program. When you plant a tree, do it with an ardent hope that this tree, which is going to produce the oxygen, the fruit, and the environment, which will sustain humanity, should be done as it is for the soil, for our Mother Earth. And we all belong there. And it is very important to understand that you cannot divide it. Because if we divide, we are going to destroy it. This is a very simple thing which every human being can understand, but we seem to be doing exactly the opposite. Right now there are 4 or 5 wars going on across the globe, and I don't know how many more are going to come, by intelligent people using artificial intelligence to intelligently kill intelligent people is something which is the most ridiculous thing that human beings do. Due to my profession and otherwise a traveling attitude, I have traveled almost over 50 countries across the globe, and the world is so beautiful. And only place where you find that there is destruction, there is damage, there is cement, there is concretization, or there is problem, is a human being involved. All other species live in harmony. A sparrow does not need a passport to move from Mexico to USA, but you need to be discarded out of that country to the other country because you are a color which is different. You know, God has not made water which is black and white or brown, but we make a difference. I may be brown, somebody may be white, somebody may be black, but do you have that color? What do you? You have to sustain yourself with natural things which are simple, clear, and if we put this understanding into the minds of all of us here today, we will one day have a beautiful world, and for our children, never to worry about killing each other or having borders or having passports or getting scrutinized or terrorism or all the nonsense that is happening today. With this, I want to thank you all. I hope you will let me go because I have to attend another function. God bless you all. Continue this attitude, and we will associate with you again and again to bring this to the front.